What's up, guys? Justin Davis here, coming at you with the first ever Principles Perspective. Today is January 4th, 2019, and this is the first of many videos that I'll be doing. I'll be doing them once a week, and my goal is to share the information, the knowledge that I have, and the wisdom, more importantly, that I have as far as what it takes to navigate the educational system and for our students to find success. And the one thing that I can tell you without a doubt is that it's going to take a village. So my job is to come on and speak to the village. So that is parents, that is godfathers, great grandfathers, great grandmothers, grandmothers, friends, faculty, and even students. We're all in this thing together. So I want to make sure that I give information and that I speak to everyone about what it's going to take to be successful in this 2019 educational system. And I'm a high school principal here in Brooklyn, New York. I've been a principal for the last 6 years. Before that, I was working in last 10 years been in Brooklyn as an educator, 6 as a principal. Before that, I was working in St. Louis, Missouri for 6 years as an educator, as a teacher in middle school and high school. So I've learned a lot in my experience, and I want to share that with you. So the first thing I want to talk about, because we have to start here. And when I say here, the number one thing that I've learned as an educator is that unless you find a way to give students the ability to believe in themselves, if they don't have it, then your work is going to be very difficult. So the number one thing I want to talk about first is how we treat our students, how we treat our children. And the number one thing that I can tell you that will push them towards success is if you treat them as if they are a priceless commodity. And when I say priceless commodity, I mean that. There is nothing more valuable on the face of this planet than a human being. Think about it. Absolutely nothing is more valuable than a human being. If I were to ask you right now as a parent, for a child that you loved, is there any amount of money that I could give you right now in trade for that child? And you'll never see that child again. You don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm just going to give you $10 million for your child that you love beyond measure. I promise you 100% of you all would say, no way. There's no amount of money that you can give me, which means that you know in your heart of hearts that a human being is priceless, and your child that God has given you to take care of and to lead and to guide towards greatness is priceless. So, give you an example, because I'm always teachable moments. Think about this. Think about the first time you got a car, your dream car, or maybe it's just a brand new car. How did you treat that car? I promise you, if you were anything like me, you treated that car like it was very, very special, right? Like it was very, very special. More than likely, you washed it every week. And you may have even hand washed it. I'm not talking about taking it to the drive-thru and let the little thing, no, you went outside probably with the bucket, got the soap and the water, and you probably scrubbed that thing yourself, right? That's what I did, I'll be honest with you. And I'm sure the first couple of times your friend, because I used to hoop, I used to play basketball. We used to go play basketball. When a friend tried to get in my brand new car, he had been hooping, sweating. I had my towel on my seat, so once I got done hooping, we would come back in. I put the towel on the seat so I didn't put any sweat. And then my friend come and he didn't have a towel. Guess what? I'm gonna have that extra towel in the back, because I'm thinking, even in my passenger side, if I got somebody with me, I don't want all that. You know how you get to hooping and you got the sweat running down your back, and all of a sudden you look at your pants and you got sweat, and your sweatpants running down the crack of your back all the way, to where your butt is. Nah, I don't want the butt crack sweat on my passenger seat. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna prepare and I'm gonna treat my car as if it's priceless. So I'm gonna have a towel in the back to take care of it. Are we treating our children like that? Are we putting that much thought into how we're taking care of our children, right? Think about that for a minute, because our children are the most valuable commodity that we have. When you get older and you can't take care of yourself, 9 times out of 10, what's going to happen? Hopefully, if you've invested and done what you were supposed to do, your children will step up and care for you. Once again, priceless commodity. So I'm coming on here just to remind you all of the responsibility that we have as parents, as educators, as aunts, as uncles, as mentors, to help our students see the value that they have. First lesson of the year. Our students are priceless. It's our responsibility to treat them as such. Our children are priceless. It's our responsibility to treat them as such. And when we begin to treat them that way, they will begin to believe that they are not only valued, but priceless. And when they begin to believe that they're priceless, there's nothing that they can't accomplish. So, once again, January 4th, 2019, more to come. I will be doing a daily post every day that I'm at work. I'm going to do a post on Instagram, and I'm going to do a post on Facebook called Principal's Perspective. And it won't be a video. It'll just be a short blurb, just giving you some insight into what I'm thinking about daily as it pertains to education and what we need to be doing in order to make sure that our students are finding success. So once again, love you. Principal's Perspective. It is my aim to be the principal to the people. Have a great weekend.